Hey guys, so sorry about that little bit of my hand on the screen on this side. I was doing what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was just turning it to the side so it would be on, the preferred way people want to watch videos. So today I'm going to be doing a review of the Invader Zim Netflix movie. Now I did a preview of this, pretty short preview of this a few days ago. I just got done watching it about 12 hours ago, and I want to go ahead and give you guys what I thought. Because first off, my preview of it was actually a little bit far off, but not so far off it doesn't make sense, you know what I mean? So first off, there's going to be spoilers basically through most of this, so if you don't want to get spoiled for the movie, then don't watch. But if you don't care about getting spoiled, then watch, and then maybe if you want to watch it and then watch this afterwards to see if you think my review was good or not, let me know. But the review starts now. Okay, so first off, it does take place seemingly 6 months to a year after the series finale, and quite interesting, I might say. Sorry about the messy hair, by the way, but hopefully this gets cut today. It's about 6 months to a year after the series ends. I guess the plot is basically Zim and Gur disappeared for that amount of time. Dib during that entire time was trying to wait until Zim resurfaced, basically, from wherever the hell he was hiding. In that time, he became obese, basically looked very unkept. Zim resurfaces, obviously. This caused Dib to drag his very much out of shape and very bad looking self out of his house to go basically reunite with him, I guess. And so he goes over there. Zim doesn't recognize him, freaks out when he finds out it's him. Then his plan's basically just to mess with other people's stuff. Pretty funny, I guess. Okay, so then he calls the Urkin army, the tallest, whatever you want to say. Doesn't remember what his phase 2 is, which is basically the entire plot of this movie is phase 2. He says phase 1 was done by making Dib out of shape. Dib gets back in shape eventually. He finds the flight pattern of the Urkin Armada, finds out he's nowhere near their flight pattern, which is funny because it's straight. But he does devise a plan. He basically doesn't fake a sob story, but uses a sob story. Dib tells him about some new tech his dad made. This sparks an idea. He uses that tech basically to teleport Earth into the way of the Urkin Armada, so they have to show up, right? So the gist of this movie now is Zim's dad got arrested, basically thrown into the high security prison of basically the galaxy. Dib uses Tat's ship to basically take his dad back. His dad and Dib basically fight an army of the robots that were supposed to serve his father. Win the battle, get Earth teleported back to where it's supposed to be. And then Zim at the end of the movie says, no, my plan was to steal this weird ceramic looking thing from their kitchen. Okay, so that was basically the try not to spoil too much review of it. Because in between, I did want to talk a little bit about the artwork. Now, the style of the animation did change. It did have its old-fashioned background type of things in some parts, but it was a lot more modern, like Teen Titans Go-esque and those type of things, right? Maybe not Teen Titans Go, that's a little bit too animated, but it went a more normal route in terms of animations. The voice actors, I believe, were all the same. If there was somebody different, I couldn't tell. I apologize. But from what I could tell, most of the cast was the same from the the 2 seasons. By the way, I found out it was 2. I don't know if it was on for 2 seasons, and that means 2 years, or if it was more of a 3-year span of episodes, but basically 2 seasons is all it was. I calculated how long in between the movie is from the series ending by looking up Dib's character. It said he was between 11 and 13. He says he's 12 in the movie. So that means it was either 6 months to a year in between the series and the movie, because otherwise Gaz would not have said he's been gone a while. You know what I mean? Okay, so now to put a little bit of spoilers near the end, but not enough to where, you know, the movie's ruined for you. The tech that his dad made was basically this bracelet, gauntlet looking thing. And it's basically supposed to use apps and all this weird stuff, right? Zim basically uses his alien tech to make it into more of a, I don't know, he basically turns it into the teleporter, right? By having all the kids hold hands and all that fun stuff. So that's one of the bigger spoilers I'm going to give you, but not enough to where you guys get spoiled for the entire thing. Zim basically has a fake Dib's dad try to keep them in house arrest, which Gaz goes along with, even though she doesn't want to, because it's easier to do that. Dib does go along with it until he tricks him into getting Tak's ship out of the ground. Tak's ship does not like Dib. Eventually wanted to attack him at first. His sister takes over, manipulates the ship into helping them. There you go. So those are the two big spoilers I'm going to give you. Now, in terms of grade, review, or grade / number. Now, my numbers and grades aren't always going to line up as what they would be in real life. I don't know why, but that's just the way I review things sometimes, I guess. But the creator did say he didn't focus on nostalgia, and I did like that because there was little to no nostalgia besides the voices in this movie. The characters were, like I said, drawn and animated a lot differently than they were before. So yeah, nostalgia was not a big part of this movie. It did purposely make it more of a standalone thing. So in my review of it, since it didn't focus too much on nostalgia, I didn't really like the animation I didn't love it, you know what I mean? I liked it, or in between liked and loved, but I did not love the art style change. I think the storyline was actually pretty good. There wasn't that many flaws in logic or anything that went on. All the characters bounced off of each other quite well when it came to dialogue and all that. So I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10, or 95 out of 100. Okay, so A plus or A plus. I don't know if that's an A or an A plus. Let me know in the comments if 95 would be considered an A or an A plus where you guys went to school. And but yeah, that's my review of it. I do hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, hit the like button. I don't even care what you do if you didn't, because you're not going to help the series get better, so might as well not ask you guys to do anything if you're going to dislike it, because you're not going to do anything anyways. But for those who like it and haven't been enjoying these videos, give me titles that you want me to review. Now, mind you, they could be older titles, they could be titles that just came out, maybe not just came out, but within the last year, you know, because most of them I've seen. I'll continue to do ones that I think of off the top of my head, or the new ones that I do want to see, which brings me to what to expect on the next video. As of now, it's going to be Rocko's Modern Life on Netflix as well. I think it's only like a 44-minute video, so it's not that much longer than an actual episode is. Maybe it's 2 episodes put together without commercials. But I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a taste of what might be coming. If you guys don't suggest anything in the comments, then that's what the next video will be. If there are suggestions and likes on those comments that people do give on this video, then that will be what I do, and I'll post Rocko's Modern Life back. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, then I appreciate it. And if you didn't, then, well, you'll just do what you normally do, hit this like and leave the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.